She lost her left arm nearly a year ago when, she says, an Atlanta police officer ran a red light in Atlanta's West End on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard at Peoples Street and T-boned her car. Lisa Williams' left arm had to be amputated right there at the scene.
All I know is that she caused me permanent harm to my life.
Lisa Williams testified before the Fulton County grand jury against Atlanta police officer DeJoyra Phillips, and then the grand jury indicted Officer Phillips, charging her with serious injury by vehicle, a felony, reckless driving, a misdemeanor, failure to obey a traffic device, a misdemeanor, and violation of her oath, a felony.
This is the kind of reckless behavior that you should not expect from someone whose primary duty is to protect and serve.
Lisa Williams' attorney, Harold Spence, says Officer Phillips was not on an emergency call. Her siren was not on, but she had her light bar on for some reason. It was set to flash toward the rear, not toward the front, where Williams might have seen it, and then ran the red light just as Williams was crossing the intersection on her green light. Community activist Derek Bozeman asked, as Williams wiped tears from her eyes, why Officer Phillips was not fired.
As best we able to determine, she was not in the discharge of her duty. She was not in pursuit of a crime. She simply ran through a red light. And if nothing was done to correct her behavior, is she still blowing through red lights?
Lisa Williams sued the city of Atlanta and settled last month, the terms not disclosed yet. She says she will watchdog prosecutors as they prepare the case against Officer Phillips for trial.
To see that this person does not harm anyone else like she's harmed.
Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here from New Jersey Exposed. Today is Saturday, July 24th, 2021. Time is 3:30 p.m. Yes, Jersey time. Very nice, pleasant day, Jersey kind of time. Okay, this comes off of CBS46.com, and it's dated July 9th, 2021. It's another Blue Zero hero that's been sentenced. And this one reads as follows. Former APD officer sentenced in accident that caused a woman to have her arm ripped off. Oh my goodness. There's the story right there. I can't get over the idea. You get in an accident and your arm gets ripped off. Oof. All right, well, this comes out of Atlanta, Georgia. And let's see, it reads as follows. A former Atlanta police officer indicted in an accident that caused a woman to have her arm ripped off was sentenced Friday morning. A judge sentenced DeJoyra Phillips to 10 years of probation. She will not be allowed to work in law enforcement for 5 years. I think she should be out of law enforcement, period, altogether. They're supposed to know better. They're supposed to be well-trained. So you tell me somebody's well-trained, that implies they should know better, especially motor vehicle stuff. Their officer, how many accidents has she responded to where people were hurt because of the way they were driving? She will not be allowed to work in law enforcement for 5 years, and she must spend 100 hours, I think this is funny though, this part here, 100 hours working on amputees during a 1-year period. She must also pay up to $200 a month in restitution to help cover Lisa Williams' medical bills and her prosthetic arm. Phillips entered a guilty plea that was accepted under the First Offender Act. Let's see how this is going. The judge said, she has been charged with serious injury by vehicle and violating the oath of office and failure to obey a traffic control device and reckless driving, both misdemeanors. She's also guilty of stupidness. In February 2018, Phillips was driving in her patrol car, oh, she was on duty too, in the West End community without her front blue lights or sirens activated when she ran through a red light and crashed her patrol car into Williams' vehicle. Well, once again, I'm sure the taxpayers are paying out for that one. The impact of the collision caused Williams' left arm to be ripped from her body and propelled into the rear seat of her vehicle. Oh man, ugh. That's disgusting. Okay, that's it on the story. All right, well, we got another well-trained professional hero out there. She ran through a light, smashed into somebody, didn't have her lights on and everything. So A lot of unanswered question here as to why she didn't have her lights on and everything. She was speeding through a light. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she ordered lunch and it was getting cold. Who knows? But once again, I hate to sound like a broken record, once again, it's a citizen that pays the price for a bad police officer behavior. This woman's lost her arm, which undoubtedly has changed her life. It's a picture of the woman right there without her arm. Very sad. She doesn't need that kind of, life's rough enough. You don't want to go through life. Now you lost an arm and that makes everything else you got to do difficult. And this cop here is going to get 4 years of probation, 5 years of probation for doing that. I don't know. I guess I don't know if it warrants her going to jail. She acted stupid. She caused injury. I want to say she needs to lose a job. That definitely lose a job. What's probation gonna do? She can't get no traffic tickets for the next 4 or 5 years or something? So maybe,
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
the question is that officer gonna suffer any financial loss outside of losing her job? Is she gonna suffer any financial loss because of the damages she did to that woman? Now, I don't know what the rules are down in that state, but I mean, if it was here in New Jersey, she wouldn't suffer any financial losses. It would be the taxpayers that would lose on that deal. So, very sad story. I'll put the link in the description. Go read it yourself. Till next time, people.
It sound right, boys.